So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Nigeria have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's no sort of quality on that.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
He is starved of space and time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior! And it's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf, never out of the action for very long. First quarter of an hour gone. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Drogba. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Toure powering forward here. They get a throw in. Dembele, looking to play him in. Seedorf. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. He's found some space. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That's fallen kindly here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
That's a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. De Jong, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe going forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Big chance! And he stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting... Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Yaya Toure! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, this looks sharp. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Yaya Toure. Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior
has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Nigeria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Strictly forbidden.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. De Jong. Now Panucci. Now he's got space here. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. Yaya Toure. Drogba. Panucci is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Bale. Dembele! Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Nigeria find a position of real strength now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliant. It's Dembele! It's just beyond his reach. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's gone looking for safety. Well read, nice interception. And here's Drogba. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Jong. And this is Dembele. Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. He is through here. Panucci is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's nice. And it's Seedorf. Toure gets a foot in here. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Dembele. Now it's Bale. Oh, decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Nigeria are having a ball here. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Jong just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide.
Liverpool really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Seedorf. And here's Vinicius Junior. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good climb! It wasn't a great header in the end. Marcelo makes the interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's found the way through. Showing great feet there. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
2 added minutes.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Yaya Toure. Marcelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And that is as much as we have time for. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Liverpool have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Tries to thread one through. He's got away. Real chance here. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 15.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nicely shaped cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And he's gone searching crossfield. That is good alertness. And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Drogba. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dembele.
That's good play from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. Bale shoots! Gareth! Glittering Bale! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Liverpool with the lead. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that's a good-looking ball. Now it's Bellingham. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in, looks like a good one. Roberto Carlos. Dembele is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Gerrard. Makaleli. Nice interception, well timed. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. He is through here. It's Bale! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cross flung into... Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The ball has bounced loose now. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Looking for the run. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nice touch. There's a look up and delivers. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Referee's given a throw. And here's Mbappe. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Has a look up and drives it forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He leaps for it! That's another chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's rising! It's a goal! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Liverpool
Roberto
choosing
Carlos.
to make the first change.
Number 19.
So could they be onto something here?
Coming on the field.
And he goes
Number
cross-field.
22, Zanetti. Number 21, Nedved.
He's gone for goal. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tries to pass it through. Dembele receives it in a wide position.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Didn't quite work for him. Zanetti can so cleverly bypass the press. Makaleli. Can he get it through? Bale is in a really good position out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Liverpool have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's Bale! Off the post! And he's managed to get free. Crosses it, getting up there! And a neat finish! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Makalele gets across and deals with it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is lovely. Takes a shot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spread neatly. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gerrard. Great vision. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Dembele, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Dembele in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Shifted it to the flank. Zanetti crosses. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Liverpool have their third corner. And a header! Outstanding save to keep that out. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's in a great position here. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's an excellent interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back.
Oh, shooting chance! Has another go!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Knocks it into space. It's Drogba! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Adriano.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Drogba, there's the shot! Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Adriano. Adriano is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Adriano. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Bellingham. Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's in one-on-one. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cross in, looks like a good one. Madrid are looking to break at pace.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard. Well read, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
That could spell trouble. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Liverpool really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope.
And he shoots! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe with a real chance here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Big chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's forced to go back. Pressing high and with purpose. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele is herring after that one. Van Dijk. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Drogba. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Adriano. Bellingham has created one goal already.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Decent chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Bellingham. Bellingham does well to get it back. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And he's intervened well there. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick announcement today.
So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Cruyff. Cruyff and Cruyff!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Cruyff, pinches it off him. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Madrid have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Mbappe is standing over this one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. In with the challenge.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Adriano. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Drogba. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. He'll try from distance! And how did he not put that away?
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Yaya Toure. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Bellingham. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Well, this is a worry. They conceded from here not so long ago. Dembele. Cannavaro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he finish? And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he, Joe? Oh, he's been caught this time, surely! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Robertson. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. Oh, nicely intercepted.
3 minutes at a time.
Now, can they get him away? And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's neat. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. So the 2024-25 season was, of course, a memorable one for the Merseysiders, led then by their Egyptian... It's Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Played over towards the opposite flank. Thuram. Adams. Rice ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to thread one through. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Serginho swings in across. Van der Sar getting this one clear and reclaimed it in a trice. He's in a good position here. Oh, Mohamed Salah! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Cross flung. He's rising! He's scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 20, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Salah. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Robertson wins the duel this time. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Del Piero. Serginho. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. Dembele. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Elects to cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Drogba. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Snyder. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's got away from him. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. Del Piero is always playing with one arm. He's having a hit! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Schneider. He's got away. He's in a great position here. Looking for the far post. Drogba is always looking to break lines. And it's Schneider. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's the keeper's ball.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe is onto this. And he's running. And Yaya Toure! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. This possibly the last play of the half. Getting up there! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Liverpool looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. He slings it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Baron. Time and again they are repelled. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look.
Terrific effort! Mohamed Salah. Serginho. Out of play for a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Salah. And he shoots! And a neat finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Batistuta. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Now there's a fine ball. Mohamed Salah! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Dembele. Alexander, he leaps for it! And he has kept it out somehow!
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Good take, and is he in? Liverpool are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now it's Del Piero, looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. Chance! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Dembele, can he get it through? Hoisted in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's Drogba! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Rashford.
He is through here. There's the shot! And that's in. Arsenal are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
David Villa! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Rashford. Robertson picks it up out wide. And here's Rashford. Liverpool very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Rashford, looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's that. Liverpool did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came
Just
to
a
pass.
quick announcement, and an exciting one too.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games
like
like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set.
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, you have to look at the ball that got everything going. Perfect weight, pace, that got him running in behind, and then he converted the easiest part.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the...
Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And here's Dembele. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And the keeper beats it away. Delivers with wit. Oh, great leap! And it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Can he latch on to this? And a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He doesn't look too happy with that. So, third corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Dembele. Van Dijk going vertical. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Bellingham. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! And he has his goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible...
Goes for the header! No, not the best of headers. Oh, good spread. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United leading now. There's the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Played out towards the right wing, and that was asking for too much. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well played. Toure has given away a free kick. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yaya Toure. Pedri. Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nedved. And the whistle goes for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Goes for a shot! And there's his goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele gets into a good position. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander getting up there! Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Mendes spots it and intercepts. And this is Dembele. And back to the keeper. Pedri is onto it in a flash. He is through here. Can he get it through? Nedved bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Oh, just skips past his man. Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That's an imaginative pass. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Mendes. And this is Pirlo. Nedved gets across and deals with it. And here's Dembele. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Vieira. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Chance for a shot! And again! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Not the most accurate pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Dembele. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. Pirlo! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Drogba. Dembele tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Dembele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they can counter here. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Bellingham. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Drogba. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Pedri. Well read, nice interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pirlo.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Takes a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's Pedri. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. That's it. There will be time for no more. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to
Thoughts
give
on
your
what we've
support
just
to our
seen?
better
Well, that
stadium
really
fund.
did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.